Organisation and organisational skills are quite important, and university is a great place to develop some of those skills. But I know you're asking yourself, why should I get organised? Well, for a start, getting organised reduces stress. If you've got a clear idea of exactly how much work you have to do and when you can do it, there is a lot less stress because there's no unknowns. You're quite well aware of how much work you've got to do, and then you can push yourself to do that as and when you see fit. See, when we're unorganised, we tend to overthink things and think we have way more work than we actually do. But being organised means that we have a clear starting point, which in my eyes is always the hardest part of the working process, and a clear ending point. And we have a journey that we have documented from start to finish. Now, what I'm not going to do is just suggest that you knuckle down and get on with it. That would be wholly irresponsible, would defeat the point of the video, and would probably put me over the edge of just getting fired. So let's avoid that and instead talk about SMART goals. Now, the key behind SMART goals is actually to set yourself the most realistic and plausible tasks possible. So if that seems a bit confusing, well, get ready, kids, because it's time for some acronyms with Adam. S for specific. So instead of having a generally large goal, it's often better to break this down into smaller, more manageable bites, while also making it more specific. So instead of just having complete research as a task you might have, you'll instead have a smaller task that will be to read a specific article and collect 3 quotes from the article. M for measurable. The goals you set yourself should be measurable and have a defined finishing point, so you can see exactly how close you are to being done. So for example, with the last example I gave, you would be done when you've collected 3 quotes from the article. A for attainable. Make sure the goals you set yourself are so bite-sized that you could basically deal with them in one sitting of work. If it ends up taking you too much time or it's too large, try breaking it down into even smaller sections and see how that works out for you. R for relevant. When planning on setting goals for yourself during the day, it's better to only have a few smaller goals that you know you'll get done, rather than setting yourself an inordinate amount of work that, let's be honest here, you probably won't finish by the end of the day. T for time bound. This might seem a little controversial, so bear with me. You need to set yourself deadlines. Please, I said bear with me. So if you set yourself deadlines, these deadlines, by the way, don't have to be massive, overarching, big ending things. It's just a little task for you to do during the day that you need to set yourself. Because if you set yourself these smaller tasks instead of bigger tasks, you're more likely to get them done and less likely to avoid them because, you know, they're easier to do. Finally, whenever you completed a bit of work, make sure you reward yourself. You know, you put yourself out there and did that work today, so why not reward yourself? It's like giving a dog a treat to incentivize it to do good things, except, you know, the dog is you and the owner is also you. The treat's still a treat though, but it's not a dog treat because you are not a dog. Probably. Do not, and I cannot stress this enough, do not be afraid of not understanding something. There is a very large world around us and there are very many people around us, all with different information that we may or may not understand or have heard of. And it is okay to not understand something, okay? It's not okay, however, to not understand something and then feign the knowledge that you do know it, because that will just let yourself and other people down as well. I spoke with a representative at the Student Wellbeing Centre to see what they had to say on getting organised. So what sort of tips do you have for the general student populace about getting organised?
So one of the most important things is around goal setting. This is really important. So this is about turning big, daunting, large tasks into much smaller, manageable steps. The idea behind this is that they're much more achievable, which is going to help with motivation, but also you'll have a really clear start point for your work. So another good point is to remove distractions. So this can be your phone, your tablet, your magazine, the housemate that's constantly sitting in your room talking to you all the time. Just get rid of them, even if it's just for a little while, they can come back later. A really good idea is to use the resources that you have available to you. So for example, here at the library, we've got the Learning Development Service. So within there, we have academic writing support. You've got your academic subject librarians, so they're people dedicated to your course and will know about all the useful literature and resources within the library that you can access. And there's also maths and stats help as well. And the academic writing support in particular, so that helps with, it's not just like formulating an assignment and structuring it, but it also looks at creating an argument within your work, or critical analysis, those kind of technical aspects of higher education writing, which a lot of people when they come up from sixth form is a big jump. So it's just getting used to that style of writing, and within there they can help you. The drop-ins are really good. You can book into them, or you can just pop in and get in touch, and they'll sit down with you and work through your work. There's also lots of useful apps and online websites to help you stay focused and get yourself organised. If you want to learn more about any of these, we've got them within our online virtual self-help guide, our Getting Organised online virtual self-help guide. That's available through the Student Wellbeing website. And we've also got a podcast on there that you can listen to as well. On our website, we've got a range of online virtual self-help guides. So one of them is Getting Organised, and within there we've got timetables that you can print off. We've got information on goal setting, so doing SMART goals, breaking that down, making it specific, making it measurable, making it attainable, making them realistic. There's information on how to prioritise your work. And then there's also lots of useful links to other resources and other websites and other videos and our podcasts. So if there's all available on the Student Wellbeing website just to have a look at.
If you'd like to visit Student Wellbeing for a drop-in, you can do so on Thursday evenings between 5 and 7, or on any other weekday between 12 and 2. Alternatively, you can contact them at the emails provided here. Organisation can be a complicated and strange subject to have to go into when we've got other work to think about, but it really can help you output some better work at a much faster rate. I hope this video has been very helpful for you. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in another video.